Alright, welcome back everyone to Bingothon Summer 2026. Reminder that we still have the bonus run upcoming, but only if we reach $750 in like 4 hours. So keep on donating. That we still have like $224 left. So yeah, every dollar counts. And with that, we have CJ here with Pokemon Pokopia. Take it away.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to what I believe is the last run of the quote-unquote Pokemon block today. But
yes, the Pokemon block consisting of 2 games.
Hey, it's a block. There's more than one run. But I am excited to show off Pokemon Pokopia, yet another bingo of my own creation from... another bingo of my own creation. I don't know why I was gonna say from my own head there, but yeah. So for anyone who's not familiar with Pokemon, or Pokemon, not familiar with Pokemon Pokopia, it is like a fusion between Animal Crossing, Minecraft, like Dragon Age Builders, and games of that nature. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's a pretty chill game. I am hoping that everyone gets to, kind of chill out, have some fun here with this run. Chill out with me as we all hang here. So yeah, I will get us started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Also, these are very interesting reactions from Slav. First, game loud, then game audio gone. Cool. Well,
if necessary, I can turn it down on my end, but tech/host yell at me to figure things out.
I know, I do not have the stream open. So, I don't know. Okay, it's good right now. Beautiful.
Okay. We gotta go through character creation.
The most important thing of any game.
Yeah, quite literally the most important thing of the entire game. I could have just stayed Purple Blob, but it's fun. It's fine.
Oh, really? You can't say Purple Blob?
I'm pretty sure you can. The game didn't seem to want to stop me, but... so looking at this card, the biggest challenge with making bingo for Pokemon Pokopia is that the beginning of the game is a little bit on rails. Like the first, if you're going fast, like maybe 40 minutes to an hour or so. And then after that, it takes a little bit of time to get out of the first area, which is where the game really significantly opens up. So this bingo card that we're playing today is actually the first area only, the first area being the Withered Wasteland. I need to come over here, grab this.
Are all the areas in this game alliterations?
Yes, they are, I believe. We've got Bleak Beach, and I'm blanking on the rest of them offhand, off the top of my head. So the biggest thing to kind of talk about before we go into this run is that we will be... Because this game is a chill game, much like Animal Crossing and other games of its nature. There are things that take real life time to complete, or like based on daily tasks, like a gacha game. So we will be taking every opportunity that we can to manipulate that. Now we are just waiting for Professor Tangrowth to catch up with us. Oh, actually, I need to wait for him at the top. That's right. But looking at the card, so kind of the approach I took to making the card is there's actually quite a few different things that we can pull from for this game in terms of goals. One of the most obvious things is that we could just pull Pokemon type goals that you would see in just about any Pokemon game. We see a couple of them already. We see like Weepinbell, Lampent, Cacnea, register 25 Pokemon on the board. Anyways, but there is so much more to this game than just that.
Just to
The
let you
core
know that there is a bat currently going on in chat. If you will finish in the estimate.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks for the vote of confidence, chat. So the core. Actually, I don't know how chat's voting. So I would love to see what the bet or how the bet is. But
I will let you know as soon as we have a result. The poll is also going very long for like half an hour apparently.
yeah,
So there's
uh,
a long time to change things.
yeah. So there
No,
is.
go
Oh,
on, sorry.
no. Yeah. So the core gameplay loop of this game is essentially actually start with the premise of the game. The premise is that the world is like post-apocalyptic and we need to repair it to bring back Pokemon. And so the core gameplay loop is we use Ditto's ability to transform into other Pokemon in a rather uncanny way. That is, he semi-transforms into them and then uses a move that is beneficial to us in it. Like as you see here, he like grows Squirtle's tail and shell and then just spits water out with water gun. Uh, like I said, kind of a little uncanny, but and you use these abilities to create habitats for Pokemon that will later spawn in. Over time, you can use these Pokemon to get new, or at the beginning of the game mostly, you can use these Pokemon to get new moves, which is what the first little bit of the game is going to be. And then you can also use them to do their specialties, which has to do with like what type of Pokemon they are. Like, for example, we'll get Charmander here in a little bit. It's not the next Pokemon we'll get, but it's one of the next ones. But Charmander has the ability to like light objects on fire, for example. So we're gonna get our first Pokemon here. The first couple encounters of this game are strictly scripted. We get Bulbasaur next, who gives us the ability to grow grass to make more habitats. So there are a ton of different habitats, some of which are universal, some of which rely on you being present in a specific, in one of the specific areas, but there are a lot of different habitats, and that forms kind of the second basis of the types of goals that we will have in the game, which are discovering and or completing specific habitats. Discovering being registering at least one Pokemon from the habitat into our Pokedex, and then completing being registering all of the Pokemon that can spawn from that habitat into the Pokedex. So the other stuff is pretty much based exclusively on various progress through the game. We can complete challenges at the computer at the Pokemon Center to get extra goodies over time. The team initiation challenge is like the long-term process of the game. I think you could probably complete the first two reasonably in a couple of hours, but only the first one is a goal in this game, or in this card, this goal set. And then there's just a bunch of pickups. There are records of like humanity scattered throughout the world that we can pick up. There are artifacts that once we get the ability to break blocks, we can dig up. Those are a day limited thing. There are only a fixed number of them that spawn in per day. So
Are you like eyeing any specific rows already, or are you just I don't know, still like
My
going with the flow of the game
my
for now?
initial gut instinct is row 5 and column 5. Row 5 has some pretty strong synergy with Flowery Table and Weepin' Bell. Weepin' Bell being one of the Pokemon who can spawn from the Flowery Table habitat. And then column 5 being a not particularly difficult column, though it does require us to get fairly deep into the game ultimately. Beyond that, I'm not particularly eyeing anything. There's a bunch of other interesting synergies across the board that I'm looking at. Lampent and Grave with Flowers is I cannot remember now if it's synergistic or anti-synergistic, because there are two grave-based habitats that we have early access to here, and one of them spawns Lampent and the other doesn't. So I want to say that those goals are unsynergistic in the end, but um, I will be showing off something a little bit more brutalistic about this game in a second, or in a little bit, once we get access to the ability to build, because we will be ultimately cramming Pokemon into tiny spaces. Because the other thing about this game is you can build houses, and the only things that qualify a house in this game are four walls of any height, a floor, and a door. Which means that you could just build a square of fences with a door and move Pokemon into it. Very like I can't open that. That's right. I'm waiting
So
for
like
cuts
zoo
to come.
style kind of thing where you can
Yeah,
see through them and stuff.
basically.
That's actually really
But
cool.
it's a little bit more dystopian than that in the end, though,
Ah,
because there is no like size basis to the houses. As long as you meet the requirements per house, you can move six Pokemon, I believe, into it, regardless of the floor space. Which is a little depressing from
Oh
time to
god.
time.
Are we like putting six Pokemon in like a 2x2 square?
I don't know what the minimum is offhand, but I think a 2x2 works. 2x2 interior space. Brutal capitalism strikes again, chat.
Dang.
So it may look like I'm running around without rhyme or reason, throwing down water gun, which to some extent I am, but I am also like there is a little bit of a method to the madness here. Eventually, we are going to need to um, water down these. Where we need to grow a bunch of grass for like the long term quest here, but we do also need to water down this path up to the Pokemon Center, which is beyond this hill, just a bit, so that it is like watered down dirt, like watered dirt, and you can see the Pokemon Center rubble there, and actual path blocks in order to get Slowpoke to be willing to walk to the Pokemon Center, because he's lazy and won't do it if you don't like make the path nice.
What? Slowpoke being lazy?
Yeah, right. I'm not surprised, but so I'm trying to get a little bit of a head start on that while we wait for. I think I might need to give this Lepa Berry to the professor while we wait for it to get going. No, I guess not. I am waiting for Charmander and a Pokemon that will give us the ability to cut to spawn in these habitats that we have. Oh, wait, I think I might have been supposed to give it to one of the other Pokemon. Now that I think about it, because Yeah, that's my bad. Now I need to go find more trees. Which is... Oh, I can't go any further? Thanks, Tangrowth. Are there lapis berries anywhere else?
It seems we've reached our first
Yes.
impasse. The berries.
Yeah.
The berries are no longer nearby.
Wrong button. There we go. Did anyone else just see Squirtle teleport?
I mean, I have like the stream delay, so. I mean, it did. I'm not sure if I would really call this teleporting, but
He did not go far, but he did. He just snapped into a
he
position.
did like an instant 180. I would say.
Squirrel,
like
learn flash step.
without rotating, he just like
He's just like,
immediately.
stop.
Yeah.
Also, this is my favorite thing in this game. The inventory of this game is just Ditto's stomach.
What?
Ditto just canonically, Ditto just eats all of the things, and then when you want to place them down, you just spit them up.
That is.
Which is incredible. 10 out of 10 game design.
Certainly a thing.
No notes.
That makes sense because both stockpile, spit up, and swallow are all moves in the Pokemon. So theoretically,
Yes,
it kind of makes sense.
It is very much like a Pokemon. Like, it is rooted in Pokemon reality. It's just really funny to watch and, like, think about and conceptualize.
The true question becomes, can you eat a Master Ball in this game?
There are no Pokeballs in this game, actually.
Oh.
I'm supposed to sit on the log chair? That's right. It shows how... I promise I know this game. But...
Really.
This is
okay,
actually my first
we're going to learn about
game.
crafting soon, I believe.
Also, Rob has become an honorary Canadian now. So, I don't know. Time to start learning French now, Rob.
Oh, no.
Learn French
What could this
and
be?
enjoy maple syrup. I don't really know more.
Oh, Rob, did Rob miss the explanation of what Pokopia is?
I guess he did.
The easiest way to summarize it is like a hybrid of Animal Crossing and Minecraft and like several other games, Stardew Valley, etc. And essentially, we live in a dystopian hellscape, and we are bringing all the Pokemon back. We will be coming up on our first opportunity in which the game starts to open up significantly in a minute here once we get access to the ability Cut, which comes after we get Charmander, because of course, why wouldn't it be the 3 Kanto starters?
It sounds so innovative.
Right? They're geniuses.
Which Pokemon is next? Pikachu?
Wait. This is the habitat that Charmander pulled out? I thought this was the... There's a... I forget what the button to show the habitat boundaries is now. Because I did make a second tree habitat here because I want a second tree Pokemon at some point. Hello? You're not following me? Yes, follow me. Thank you, Charmander. So this is our tutorial on how to get Pokemon to use their special abilities. We're going to use Charmander to light the campfire. by having him follow us and then walking towards it and hoping that he eventually notices that it is here and he can do it. The AI in this game is um it exists.
Ah, yes. I.
Sometimes.
There we go. We got
Okay.
it. Thank you, Charmander. Pokemon that have like I believe it's the burn ability are actually like some of the most valuable Pokemon in the game long term because they are one of the key abilities in processing materials. They can like use furnaces and stuff to like smelt metals as you get deeper into the game, which is an insane sentence for a number of reasons. But
The professor's mid-speech and the Pokemon are already falling asleep.
falling asleep, yes. I do love like the AI when the Pokemon are following you are a little bit funny, but I do love like the personality and all of that of the Pokemon in this game because they all have like there's a fixed number of personalities, and you do start to see them repeat over time, but the ones that there are in the game are like actually incredible and super well fitting for the Pokemon. Like there's like an insane amount of effort went into like aligning the like attitudes and behavior of the Pokemon with like the Pokemon themselves. Same with like habitats and such. So do I have I completed any of these yet? Not yet. We're gonna pick up our first Pokemon trace here just to get it out of the way. These traces give you hints about habitats, and I will be leveraging the hints throughout the game. Ultimately, because I do not have all bajillion habitats in this game like memorized, because that would be crazy. Also, Ditto can just like inhale items, which is also very funny. Okay, that is one item or one record. I am thinking that we are going to go for row 5 and column 5, but we'll see kind of how things evolve. Because if we get lucky and we randomly grab some other items, suddenly like row 1 is really good because elevated flower bed is a easy habitat for us to get. For us to gain access to. Vespiquen is basically a story Pokemon disguised as a like a free. It's basically a fixed encounter disguised as a like disguised as something that you encounter organically through your own volition, which A+ game design for the record. But um, so like Vespiquen is basically free.
So, how much RNG is there in this game?
There So the Pokemon that you get from a habitat that has multiple Pokemon is random. But the beautiful thing is that you can just move the Pokemon to a different habitat once it's spawned in and then use the habitat to spawn another Pokemon. So you can mitigate RNG pretty strongly. Um, and there's a lot of strategy that can go into like trying to get specific Pokemon. It's not super prevalent in shorter showings of the game where you're not going to be going super deep into the game, but it does like because the biggest thing is that there are some sets of of Pokemon that show up in multiple habitats or vice or the same habitat can be used to get multiple Pokemon, or the same Pokemon, but with different rarities. For example, for example, the easiest example is the Kanto starter lines, where uh, the final evolutions of them are a rare encounter in like very basic habitats that we have access to already, technically. Um, but you can discover like super specific habitats for them later in the game that decreases them from the rarest rarity of encounter down to a more common encounter to make it more likely they show up. The biggest thing that makes me hesitant about row one is the level 5 Withered Wasteland, because to level up the environment level in the area, which is like the big thing that you're trying to do in the gameplay loop, we basically just need to spam Pokemon in the game and then like into the world, and then check in with them repeatedly and see what their needs are so that we can get them happy, because your total like happiness score of all the Pokemon in an area becomes the like your environment score ultimately. Okay, a Pokemon with cut has not spawned. Oh, maybe this will be it. This should be Scyther or Pinsir. I believe Scyther always spawns first, so. Scyther will teach us cut while we are waiting for one of the punchy boys to show up. I know my Pokemon.
That's why we have a Pokemon expert in here.
It's also why you have a Pokedex in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it'll tell me eventually. Also, Scyther and Pokemon with the Chop ability, I believe, are also pretty important, because they will produce lumber for us by chopping sticks, because that's how that works.
So they won't chop
Um,
away whole trees and they'll only chop away the sticks. Doesn't that make it a bit harder and slower to progress through the game?
Yes, it does. Ironically, the processing line is 1 stick to 2 lumber, or whatever the items are called. However, Ditto with
Ow.
cut does have the ability to cut down trees. So,
Okay, so you need to do the main work on the island, and they're like, yeah, we'll snap the pencils in half
yeah.
occasionally.
Oh no, it's small logs that get processed into lumber, not sturdy sticks. I was incorrect about that. Thanks, game. Or thanks for immediately making me look like an idiot, game. All right. Here is our punchy boy that will give us the ability to punch rocks. Thank you, Hitmonchan.
Ah, I mean, I would say Hitmonchan is not particularly a Pokemon that is like particularly niche.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm terrible with Pokemon names overall.
That is very fair. I also am
There
not
are a
really
lot
bad
of
with Pokemon
Pokemon.
names.
Yes, there are over 1,000 Pokemon. Remember that. Uh, this is one of my favorite transformations because Ditto literally just grows boxing gloves so that he can punch things, which is just incredible.
Yo. You learned rocks?
Also, I am really hoping that we get the opportunity to. We should, based on this card, but to meet Magikarp at some point, because that encounter is very funny.
Do we get to learn Splash in this game?
Yes, effectively.
Amazing.
Interesting.
We will see what that is in a minute. What did I get? Oh, I got a music disc. Brilliant. So that is our first goal.
Hey, let's
Nice.
go.
Nice rock pile. Thanks, Hitmonchan.
What are human
Also,
records?
human records are the like journals and documents that are laying around. We picked one up earlier. It was professor's diary, I believe, was that specific record. There are a bunch of different classifications of human records, but we just picked up one of them already.
I'm assuming the music disc would count as a human record, or have you
No,
separated
those are artifacts. Human
Oh.
artifacts. Or music discs are not artifacts. Artifacts are separate from music discs, but they are they function very similarly to artifacts. Fundamentally. Wait, what have I done on? Oh, I've completed all of these. We've completed our first 3 challenges. We need to upgrade someone's comfort level.
We need 32 more to go for all of the challenge
Center
goals.
goal.
I don't know how much time-wise you have for that.
You complete the challenges like ridiculously passively. They are literally just play the game.
Ah.
That's why 35 is the highest one, and the lowest goal is 20 of them. Any lower, and it would
lowest goal.
effectively be free, yeah.
I see.
Bulbasaur wants a bed.
A lot of people spend a lot of time trying to get a female combi, and this game's just like, yeah, here you go, you can have one now. It's yours.
Bulbasaur has taught us another recipe. There is a handful of recipe goals in the goal set. I don't believe we managed to get any of them, but there you go, Bulbasaur.
I'm looking at the board, I don't think there's any recipe challenges. Have you not also completed 4 habitats, or is that catching every Pokemon in a habitat class is complete?
That is catching all the Pokemon for four distinct habitat types, which we have not yet done.
Makes sense.
But we are going to now start really pushing towards some goals here. Now that we have Rock Smash, it is basically trivial to do goals. I did not mean to just emote on the haters. Or I should say there are a bunch of goals that are now effectively trivial. I am also like building pathing along the way, because making sure that Pokemon can reach places is kind of important sometimes. Or can be important, I should say, but there are not enough stairs anyway. I'd have to steal some more, so. I don't believe this is the goal, but I am going to do this because this is a really easy habitat to complete eventually. The road sign habitat. Also, you guys are about to see what I meant when I said that Vespiquen is an encounter disguised as like a scripted encounter disguised as a like something you do organically, because Field of Flowers is the habitat for Vespiquen, and they basically give you a dead Field of Flowers, obviously knowing that you will go through and restore it, because who wouldn't? So let's see if I remember how to do this offhand. Okay, I don't. That's unfortunate. I think I might need more flowers.
Oh,
But
yes.
this is the
As Oxbox has put into chat, you have discovered the elevated flower bed, which is the
that
common...
is this. So technically, we know that the habitat exists, but discovering requires registering a Pokemon from it formally. Because I'll show you in the habitat decks actually. There are effectively 3 states for them, which is actually this is different than I thought. Noted. I may change that in the future, but
quick update on the prediction. It is pretty much a 50-50
that tracks.
with 500 people with 500 points being bet in your favor and 510 points being no, you're going over estimate.
Oh. There's more non-believers than believers. That feels
I know,
good.
right? Or people are more convinced in not the non-believement.
You gotta show them doubters.
Show the doubters, yeah. I'm not sure that's how that's supposed to work. There we go. Now there's more challenges available.
That looks
Not right.
okay. Actually, you know what? Looks like a Pokemon game to me. Looks like a Pokemon game to me, if I'm being honest.
It's a game you can play. There are Pokemon in the game. Yeah, I'd say it adds up to be a
5.
Pokemon
Right, we
game.
are up to 8 challenges completed now.
It's a buggy game? Yep. Seems like a Pokemon game.
Oh, there's plenty of bugs in every Pokemon game. There's a whole type dedicated to it.
Oh yeah, no, that's why. God damn it.
It makes it really, really hard to decode because more bugs just keep popping up and up.
Oh, I do want to pull this up. On the ground there, you guys can actually see another example of a human record that I'm going to go snag real quick. This one also gives us more emotes because we needed more emotes.
Yes, emotes, very important.
Who doesn't want more emotes?
Emotes in my single player game. Let's go.
Well, there is multiplayer in this game.
Wait, but
There's multiplayer?
Yeah, like in Animal Crossing, you can visit other people's islands.
oh, okay.
And what else can you do?
I believe you can build together in Pallet Town, which is a specific region of the game that technically we can go get to if we would like to. But I do not pay for Switch Online on this profile, so we will not be doing that. And yeah, that's the end of that statement.
You know, what's the difference in between getting a solo and a family pass? Because if you're worried about that, you could theoretically just get yourself a family pass.
I should probably get Family Pass at some point because I want to get the um, expansion pass anyway. And once you get expansion pass, it's like only marginally cheaper to keep the expansion pass or whatever it is. I forget what the math is. The math is sketchy at best.
Yeah. It's more expensive to upgrade from a standard to an expansion than it is to go from an
Yeah.
expansion to a family expansion.
Yeah, something like that. Hello, Professor Tangrowth, who has learned what video calling is, and then proceeds to hang up on us, and then immediately call us back, and then actually
Amazing.
actually hang up the call because he actually had nothing else to contribute to the conversation.
Amazing.
The
Sounds almost.
game is so whimsical. That is our 4th human record.
Sounds like
This
every person in their
look is
50s
an
or
outfit.
60s who
Yes,
are
you me.
trying to
I
out
described
how video calls work for the first time.
right.
There are outfits in this game.
Yep. Just like there are emotes.
Are there any goals for the outfits? I would
There are
imagine.
not. There are a couple of outfits, but they're all fixed spawns. So from records, if I'm not mistaken. So there's not really much of a reason to differentiate between them.
I see. That's fair. I suppose with how new Pokopia is, it's not exactly easy to create a whole new bingo.
It's not that new, but the hardest part is just that we can't get out of Withered Wastelands super quickly. If you could get out of Withered Wastelands reliably in like an hour, you'd be able to. There would be like 200 goals just off of like basic Pokemon and habitat goals alone.
Hmm.
So
Sounds like
If
an idea
only we
for a
had
longer
something
bingo.
where you could show off like long bingos or something like that.
Hmm.
okay, have we had any other
At
Pokemon
least it's
spawning
all
yet?
very nice knowing you can have an easy time creating your bingos at playbingo.gg.
Play bingo. Even my cat can do it.
Thanks, Prozac.
I
Speaking of,
mean,
I feel like I haven't seen Prozac all marathon.
oh no, they've been like
I've had a few shifts
I
where
think
he's been
they
up to
basically
multitask.
woke up when you went to bed. I
Oh
guess.
no, not the time zones.
I'm not really sure if time zones are a thing for Prozac, but rather
True.
uh you know just Prozac being Prozac.
I
Yeah.
mean, sleep schedules are usually optional. They're only mandated when work decides to mandate them, I guess. Like, funnily enough, are designed as humans to survive with a few hours sleep, a few hours awake, a few hours sleep, a few hours awake. And most jobs are like, 12-hour shift, please?
I mean, what even is day or night during Bingothon? It is just Bingothon.
It is just Bingothon. Oops, all
Days.
Bingothon.
Whoops, all Bingothon. I am very glad I was able to get the whole of Bingothon ready for as a holiday booked.
Or as we've learned during the last run, oops all Bjigthon.
Bajadthon. I should have
Yes.
Bingothon.
named myself Bajad.
That would have been funny.
In honor of
Missed
Rob.
opportunity right there. Oh well. Maybe next time.
Okay, so we're gonna learn about building kits real quick. This isn't specifically for any goals, but it is for a for story progress. Yes, I know how building works. I need to go find Timber and some other Pokemon. make them do my labor for me. Timber and one other Pokemon. I'm not going to take Charmander because I actually want Charmander for something else. Now is where we start to get into we're going to start manipulating time part of the run.
Time manipulation? You're telling me you get to transform into Dialga in this game?
I wish. I just realized that I didn't actually download the update for the game that just came out, or for that just recently came out, and I just realized that I think it's because I never connected my Switch to Wi-Fi. My Switch 2 to Wi-Fi after I moved, which means that we can't do that fun stuff yet.
What did the new update include?
It includes the ability to swim.
Ooh.
I didn't pay attention to how long. It'll be done in...
At
What?
5:44 p.m.
I have no idea what time it thinks it is.
You could press the home button to find out really quickly, but I don't
I
know if
did.
that would
It thinks
affect
it's 5:29 p.m., which is not even close to the correct time.
Okay, so it's saying it's going to take about an hour 20? Or an hour 15?
About 15 minutes, I think.
Oh, you said 5:20.
Just
That's not
15
too bad.
minutes. Yeah, but we are going to time travel because I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we need to do real quick. I don't think so. So we're going to time travel forward by like an hour. System, date and time. Oh, I never reset my time after my last bingo playthrough run. That's why.
Well, it's good to know that you've learned the best time frames for trying to do the bingo run, at least. Is there any particular reason that you've chosen the time, or if the day even matters?
No, it doesn't. I just pushed it forward an hour because I didn't need to push it forward a day yet, which it doesn't really matter, but...
Well, I'll give this game one credit over Animal Crossing. You time travel in Animal Crossing and it decides it's a bad idea. You time travel in this game, they're like, yippee, we've built all the houses now. So that's always a good thing. I can understand why some games would punish you for time traveling, but it makes bingos like this possible, I suppose.
Yeah, this game would not really be possible without time travel. All right, let's spend our money on some furniture. So that we can make the house a house. I also need some... I will also need some additional furniture for doing that to the like 2x2 square we're gonna force everyone to live in. Or force a bunch of Pokemon to live in.
You make it sound like a bad thing, but they are asking you to do this, and it's important to clarify that.
Oh, apparently, Tag is telling me that there is some issue with your audio, CJ.
Issue with my audio?
Yeah, I don't know. Your game audio sounds kind of weird. I don't know. Do you have any filters on it or anything?
No,
like that?
nothing. I can do this. I just quickly refreshed it. Essentially. Alright, Charmander, you can live in the house. But I definitely want you to also follow me.
did a quick listen, and I think it seems fine.
Wait, what?
Cut off for a few
Charmander.
seconds
Oh, it
earlier.
cut off for a few seconds earlier. Oh, was that maybe when you went to the home menu to do some time traveling? That might have been why the
Possibly.
audio was off for a few seconds.
Yeah. I mean, they would have heard like the home menu, like the
Oh,
audio of going to the home menu, but and me navigating the Switch menu. But
No, yeah, that wouldn't fully explain any issue. That's a fair point. But if you've got the game on in the background and you've not like actively watching the screen and you're wondering why the
yeah, it's
game
fair.
after that, that would be a valid explanation.
Goodbye, Charmander. Charmander's about to do a funny.
Which
Squish.
don't
In the middle of
understand.
gameplay without warning, your audio apparently cut out.
Okay.
I
Weird.
don't know. I can't really say anything about it because I'm not listening to the stream audio.
I also am not listening to my own audio because the only way I can listen to audio has like a 1.5 second delay because there's a 1.5 second delay on my capture card right now.
I just don't want to have an echo between hearing the voice call in the Discord and hearing the voice call in the stream afterwards, and then possibly responding to
Yeah.
something that was already said and responded to. 'Cause I've done that in the past. So all we can really do is trust chat. So if there was an audio issue and the chat's saying so, chances are there was most likely an audio issue. But by the sounds of it, it seems fixed.
I
Thank
don't
you,
know.
chat, for
Well,
fixing the audio. and
Just keep an eye on it and
yeah.
yell at me if it goes worse.
That seems also like a very big house.
What, the leaf hut?
Yes.
Yeah, the leaf hut is like the huts are hilarious because they have way more space on the inside than they do on the outside. And then when you get to higher level stuff, it becomes easier to. Oh, that is Withered Wasteland level 3. Done.
A
1, 2, 3. That is a total of 16 challenges completed, I believe. No, I don't know how to count apparently. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just a small and quick update that Real Boy is going to yell so loudly chat that when the audio drops out that we're going to be able to hear it through the Discord call, through the Twitch chat.
16, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, technically this is the point at which the game is like definitively opened. I believe that now technically the game has like removed all of like the guardrails and all the things that like prevent spawning. Of which there are a handful, but
what? Only a 50-minute tutorial?
and I also did a bunch of stuff outside of the tutorial. You could get through this in 30 minutes probably if you really try. But I went and it's not even really all tutorial though, because there's plenty more things that are going to be tutorial. Like there's a lot more things that we're going to learn.
To say the same thing, Boo. For a Pokemon, that is a quick tutorial.
Yeah, that is a huge part of it. It's a pretty fast tutorial overall. Like I came over here to Drillbur to start learning Rototiller so that I could get that move, which then will get us towards row 5, column 5, the fresh veggie field goal.
Yeah, you know, that reminds me of this article I read from Palette Swap magazine where they said, oh yeah, we delayed Pokemon Winds and Waves because the game was almost done, but you know, we saw the tutorial was not fleshed out enough. We only had like 2 hours of tutorial, so we were like, oh no, we gotta like we gotta make sure that the players are really like they feel like properly prepared for this game. So we had to remake the tutorial. That's why we delayed the game.
Fantastic. Hello. I would love to rototiller at the corner.
Game says no.
And yeah, I guess we could probably get some goals for recipes in general. Recipes are a little hard because are a little awkward because there's recipe kits, there's individual recipes, there's some fixed recipes, there's some recipes that like you can get lucky and get as a daily, or you could have to shuffle through, hope that you find them in some of your gachas. So it's just overall somewhat awkward, but bridged across in the future. Stamp card. 17. Actually, are gonna buy a recipe kit. Then we are going to buy another row to our bag. A PP up. Oh, and then 5 more bean seeds. There's so many text boxes floating in the distance, it's almost ominous. Okay, we do this. And then we do this. Hello, there we go. Can only plant things until the soil. Yeah, I know. And the habitat is restored. So this is now Drillbur's home. However, I would like to, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm not even going to move him very far. Once you have spawned a Pokemon from a habitat, you actually don't have to keep them in a habitat that they like. You can move them into anything. Huh? I didn't know you could do that.
Apparently now the audio seems to be gone again.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It is. According to OBS, it is.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how to do anything about that. Maybe I do this.
I guess just refresh.
Does that help? That didn't do it.
Okay.
Maybe I just keep it off for a little bit longer. Nope. Oh, it's back. I'm
Hey.
gonna blame the hacky software that I have to use for this because Elgato doesn't natively support Mac in OBS. They just release effectively a third-party software that is technically first-party, but it is horrible. So hi, Bellsprout.
It sounds like a long and convoluted way to say don't get a Mac
For streaming.
for streaming.
If you're going to use a capture card, that is. or if you're going to use an Elgato specifically, I should say. So basically, my Elgato is going to an NDI source, which is then being brought in by a different plugin in OBS as an NDI source, uh, rather than just being like a native video capture device.
Why? So it's an Elgato issue. Why is Elgato making it so complicated on you?
I assume it's an Elgato issue because their software, like the HD game capture application, works perfectly fine on Mac. Outside of the fact that I was unable to log into Twitch from it because it just like basically blue screened me. But bye, Squirtle.
Huh.
Oh, bye, Squirtle.
Our fourth human record. Okay, apparently I just picked up a window by accident.
That's fine.
How did you manage to pick up a window? Aren't they usually attached to a wall?
Not in this game.
Also, I now have a hotbar. And I now have to change skills that way instead, but it's fine. All right, hello, Shellos number 1.
Okay, that's actually quite clever. The hotbar is just the Ditto's mouth. That's really funny.
Hey, Ditto, you're gonna come with me because we're gonna move you. Hello, Vespiquen. This is one of the silliest mechanics of the game. You can just trade Vespiquen honey for fancy furniture. I guess it's not really like silly. It's just really funny. So I just gave her 3 jars of honey and just got a luxury sofa in exchange. Right, we're gonna rototiller this dirt or this flour and stick it there. Rototiller this one and stick it here. What trace is this? I forget what it's gonna be. Oh, that's Cacnea. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that trace before. Oh, and audio's gone again. Thanks, Elgato. Or the NDI plugin, I guess, is also possible.
We'll just play something in the middle.
Okay, I messed with some settings. Hopefully that won't break anything. Where is the candle that I purchased earlier? Did I not buy it? I didn't buy it. Fantastic. I know how to use the video game controls. Don't mind me. I'm just stealing some fencing from up here so that we can go make our totally OSHA safe and totally legally compliant Pokemon pens.
Um, while you do that, I feel like I have to say in here. Uh, I mean, we are. I'm not sure if Doctors Without Borders can help the Pokemon, but Doctors Without Borders sure can help everyone else who is in need and requires humanitarian aid. That's why it's so important and why we are raising money for Doctors Without Borders during this marathon. Um, we do have a potential bonus run coming up in a few hours, which is Crash to Insanity. That bonus run, however, will only happen if we reach $750 uh, until after the Crash 1 run, the Insane Trilogy, Crash 1 run. And yeah, that's gonna be very soon. I mean, not that soon, but it's gonna be sooner than you expect. So, and we're still like $221 away from it. So, keep donating if you want to see Crash to Insanity.
I'm assuming the Twin Sanity would be coming after the actual Blackout One bingo, so it's going on for the duration of this run and the next run.
Yes.
Sounds like they have about 3 hours, give or take. Maybe a little longer. We can do it. We're
Here you
already
go,
too committed to
Shellas.
doing that.
Live here, please. Okay. What?
I mean,
I don't.
the house does have some fancy furniture.
I fear I have made the audio problem worse.
Amazing.
I don't really know what to do about this because there's not anything I feel like I can do because it's just terrible software. Okay. I actually think I might be end up going for row one here in the end. Yes, give me the candle. Okay, I don't have. Do it. Okay, that is 20 challenges completed. 3. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I guess, yeah, I counting the dailies, it's 20, which is fine. Okay.
Looking at row 1, column 5. You was initially saying column 2, column 5, I believe.
I was saying column 5, or row 5 originally, I thought. It's totally possible that I screwed up and did not speak correctly. Column 2 is not terrible,
One of the
honestly.
questions I had was, it says that the with the slide environment, obviously you get your levels with your comfort level. What's the highest level both in the bingo and oven area?
Highest level in the bingo should be 6, but the highest possible is 10.
Oh wow. Is 10 basically like the full clear of an area?
Yeah,
Or do you
10,
need
10 is the
plus
end.
one?
10 is like end game, basically.
Oh,
You're not reasonably going to achieve 10 in bingo. How many Pokemon have I discovered at this point? 15. So 5 more, and we will.
I want to say I was going to say like 13, but 15 is according to
The I know that the rewards are at increments of 5 or 10. I just didn't know what increment we were at.
That's an easy way to check it.
Okay, this is Grave. Oh, this is Grave Offering, not Grave with Flowers. But I believe this is how we will get Lampent, so not that that really makes a difference, but... Okay, I'm just checking if there's anything worth... You're at 6 records. We get Drifloon easily if we wanted to get another get another Pokemon here. What is currently the big request? Pokemon Center, log table. Let's do chat with Scyther. Okay, Charmander, you can stop following me. The other reason, one of the big reasons that I'm moving Pokemon into the house, even though it doesn't really matter that much, like, because I'm not necessarily going for specific habitats here, is because Pokemon that are in a house, or as opposed to like a freestanding habitat, grow their comfort level faster than Pokemon who are not. How many Pokemon can I get here? I think it might be 6. Oh, it's 4, not 6. But still. 4 Pokemon living in that house is kind of crazy still. Alright, let's go time skip. System. I scrolled right past it. And it is now the next day. Hello? Oh, I have to click to leave. That's right.
Alright, I have a good news and I have bad news, CJ.
Oh no. I don't like it when you start sentences like that.
the bad news is I will be leaving you now. But the good news is I will be giving you over in the hands of Rob, who is more than suited to host for this run, I think. It's a
I've
Pokemon
never
game,
seen
after
this
all.
game before in my life.
It's a Pokemon game.
I thought you
get
owned the
accustomed.
game, Rob.
No, I don't own Pokopia.
I thought we talked about it. I thought you said you owned it.
I said I was going to get it,
Oh, okay.
and then I've been
Amazing.
busy.
Ooh, a fossil.
So now I have not actually gotten the game yet.
Oh, it's
Well,
annoying.
whatever. It is a Pokemon.
It's a partial
game.
fossil.
Sure, I know Pokemon. Why am I getting a phone call? Are you kidding me?
Oh, call
I
fine.
never get phone calls. Are you kidding me?
It's
You
the
have to
universe
answer the
telling
call.
you that you need to know Pokopia.
Why am I getting a
Bingo.
random phone call
True.
from Mass? Who is this? What do you want?
Is it a scam call?
Almost certainly.
Do we get to bully them live on the stream?
Oh god.
No.
Aw.
Bully
Just in
scam
case
call
they have
live
Rob's
on
personal info. We don't want to
Yeah,
dox
yeah.
Rob.
stream.
Well, you can
That's
dox where I
fine.
am right now if you want.
Well,
That is
that's
true.
bad for
Rob's
poor Boo.
That's just bad for Boo.
I'm guessing you are in Canada.
You know what? You got me. I'm in Canada.
Caught red-handed. All right, let's see if we have discovered any new Pokemons that we can.
Well, thank you
Alright.
for sticking
Bring
around
in.
and helping with my hosting, Flova. I appreciate that.
Yes, sure, no problem. And I mean, I'm glad I don't have to stay up until 6 a.m.
Yippee!
So
Oh, we got an evolved form.
nice.
Go get some early rest. Go
I
get some
guess I
extra
will
rest.
see you all in the morning. Goodbye.
Bye, Flo.
Bye, Floa.
Goodbye.
So I did call that I got a fossil earlier. Unfortunately, I got a fossil that is a partial fossil, which means that it is not enough for us right now to get a fossil Pokemon out of with just that one fossil. We have to get the rest of the fossil to do that.
No, no. You're in an
But we could,
interesting situation.
yeah, we could keep looking. That's totally fine. It's not that big a deal.
So, where's Lampard at?
Lambent might have spawned. I probably also need to cycle through more of the spawns, unless we just get really lucky. I do need to go up there and check those spawns, though.
Yes, I will try to give advice for a game I don't know. Yes.
I do need to put down a chest because my inventory is getting very full.
You have the catch-22 of having a very fortunate moment where you have two people as hosts that know Pokemon to a relative degree, and also two people as hosts who's never seen this game until now.
It's perfect.
Yeah, this is a very rare moment. I have played almost every Pokemon game. This is a rare time where it's Pokemon game.
Yes, I think I have played every single other Pokemon game except for this one. But this one just does not interest me, I'll be perfectly honest.
Really interesting. I think that's the first time I've heard someone say that.
I think it's because it's an Animal Crossing style game, and I could never really get into the Animal Crossing style.
That's fair. I
also
know that
like
Animal
that.
Crossing is not for everyone.
I'm also like very not into Animal Crossing, but this seems different enough from Animal Crossing for me that I'll
That's fair.
I understand. This honestly, it's definitely not a one-to-one. There's a lot of differences, but I kind of get Pokepark vibes here too.
Yeah, that's fair. I say, but I do say that as someone who has not played Pokepark.
Yeah. Like Pokepark, it's fun. There's Litwick. Just
Yeah.
Evolved.
There's no evolution in this game.
What?
Shut
What
up,
do you
Chris.
mean
Just
this is
try harder.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be in the paid DLC.
I mean, the whole point is you're making bonds with Pokemon. Surely there's at least friendship evolution.
Nope. You just get all the evolved forms, just normal, like naturally, essentially,
Is
by having them
Torchic
spawn
in
in.
the game?
Yes, but we will not see Torchic.
You know what? That's fine. That's enough reason for me to buy the game.
Torchic is in one of the tier 2 areas, I guess you could say. Because this is just one of the areas of the game. There are, oh my god, Lampet, Litwick is so slow.
Do you need
Here
to
comes
get
Pinsir,
Litwick to
I
get
believe.
Lampent?
No, I'm moving Litwick to a different habitat so that Lampent can spawn in that habitat instead.
Habitat for one Pokemon at a time.
Unless it's a house. In which case we can cram 4 of them into a space this big.
You just have a wild Pinsir appear from grass.
Tree-shaded grass, specifically.
You what to your grass?
Tree-shaded.
So there's tree-shaded
Ah.
grass, which is different from rock-shaded grass, which is different from wet grass, which is different from
Different from
grass,
regular grass.
which is different from grass next to water.
This reminds me of my Eagle Scout project when I was in the Boy Scouts, and I had to learn so much about different types of grass. It's like, are you kidding me? This is what I expected to be doing with my life, but here I am, learning about grass in a video game now.
Well, I'm glad the skills are cross-transferable.
This is a neat little habitat that we're gonna snag here. The training waterfall habitat. We just put a seat next to a waterfall.
So I take it. So are we? I just realized that we're doing double thing now. So what's the vibe? Are we going for row 1, column 5?
That's kind of where I'm at right now.
Oh, okay. So then we
Depending
don't
on-
need that.
No, but depending on a couple of other factors, like if I get a fossil Pokemon, I might pivot back to either row 5 and or column 2. So
Okay. I take it the fossils are just RNG.
yeah, the fossils are part of the daily gacha system.
Is that like
because-
IRL clock daily?
Yeah, IRL clock, but we can time travel. So
I love time travel in video games.
all right, that is our 20th Pokemon register. No, yes, that is our 20th Pokemon register.
Nice.
Drifloon's habitat is one of my favorite habitats because it is literally just 3 campfires next to each other. Because it likes the updrafts.
Knowing the lore of Drifloon, I'm surprised it's not just like a 10-year-old.
Well, the problem is that there's no humans in this world right now.
So there's no Pokemon, there's no humans. What's going on?
It's post-apocalyptic. I could spoil the story if people would like me to, but I will not
nope.
do that unless people don't want me to. So.
Nope.
Yeah,
It would be best not to.
exactly. So there is actually a story and things to discover in this game, which is so different than like Animal Crossing and stuff, which is something I really enjoy compared to.
Something I've been working on off and on is trying to figure out an overarching universe timeline. Not just of the main series, but including side series games and stuff. And it's gotten to the point where I've come to a couple of realizations. If this is going the way it sounds like it would be at the very end of the timeline.
Yeah, I think it has to be. I do not see a world in which this is anywhere but the very end of the timeline.
Interesting.
When you consider some of the Mystery Dungeon games as well,
I
some of
consider all the
those.
side series, yeah.
No, I
Are-
mean in terms
it-
of the timeline, putting it close to
Mhm.
Pokopia.
Is mystery done? I think some people have theorized or speculated that like it could be that this timeline wise is like right before mystery dungeon games, because mystery dungeon games don't have humans, right? Either.
So
Well,
what Mystery Dungeon does is it has a human become a but
Oh,
the
so
question
maybe not
becomes
then.
but the question becomes, does the person transcend space and time, or just space, or how exactly is this? And then there's a literal time travel in PMD as well, so there's that you have to deal with. So
How many? We might end up going straight for fossils at this point. 1,
just trying to get
3,
fossils.
7, 8, 9. We are 1 short of 10 human records, but that does mean that we have 8 at this point because that's how math works.
Wait, what?
We're at 9.
10 minus 1 is
records.
8.
I meant that we have completed the goal for 8 of them.
So you complete the goals. Okay.
Is what I was specifically referring to. I realized now that was a very ambiguous way to refer to that.
As far as I'm concerned, you basically just said we are 1 away from 10. We are at 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like,
that
last I checked, 1 away from 10 would be 9, not 8.
I would say something like that with a teacher in the call.
I was just like, the math isn't mathing.
Where did Tangrowth go? Oh, Tangrowth's over here, right? Yeah. Because
I suppose it's the neat
talking to
thing.
Onyx is how we trigger this half of the world to start getting out.
You have a bingo square that says something about discovering the mist. Is that like...
Am I?
Or am I... Oh, no, you don't. I swear I saw mist somewhere.
Oh, unmasking the true Misty.
That one, yes.
That is a specific human record. There are a small handful of goals that are just like a specific human record.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I was going to say, is that how you like find the next island?
No, the way you get the next island is by catching a legendary Pokemon. Or befriending a legendary Pokemon, I should say.
I imagine there's a specific legendary that shows up.
Yes, each area has a legendary that shows up at the end of it, which marks the end of that region.
So is this still Area 1?
This is all Area 1.
Do you think we're making it to Area 2 or not?
There are no goals past Area 1.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I think that with practice and some like very specific routing and balancing that you could probably make a bingo that goes to areas 2 and 3, because areas 2 and 3 unlock in parallel. And you could do both at the same time, but Area 2, I believe, is like numerically it is actually one of my favorite areas in the entire game. It's the area where you learn about electricity, which is part of why it's my favorite, but it's also like just aesthetically my favorite, like in terms of what's given to you for like making the repairs and rebuilding.
Fair enough. So I guess whether you do column 2, row 1, you're gonna want Withered Wasteland Environment level 5.
Yeah.
So what's that?
So the environment level goes up as you get more both as you get more Pokemon in the area and as you increase the comfort level of the Pokemon in the area. Also, we did just learn Splash, for the record, or the equivalent of Splash, which teaches us how to jump.
Nice. You're telling me that after 30 years of Pokemon, Splash actually has a use?
Yep.
That's incredible.
This is the second most useful thing of Splash that I can think of. The first is definitely the Magikarp jump minigame in Pokemon Stadium. That was fun.
Oh, true.
I
That was
am
fun.
setting up this habitat for later. This is the habitat that Slowpoke will spawn into. Slowpoke is a key part of the main quest along the way here to rescue Onyx, which we do need to do. Or we don't need to do it, but like to get out of this area, we would need to do it. And I believe if we're going to go for... if Calm 5 ends up being the route we go, we do need to advance further in that to enable the... Whoops. I just squeezed into a small space. The Team Initiation Challenge, which is part of the long-term gameplay. Oh, actually, no. I think it might be triggered right now. We just have to advance far enough to get Professor over here. And Mike, oh, well, I didn't mean to pick that up. In my, like, setup, practice, testing, whatever you want to call it, along the way, I came here before Professor was here so that I could learn how to jump. And then the box do it, or the okay, well, I don't know why my audio's gone again, but
I don't know.
this is wonderful. Maybe I can figure out how to fix it.
It's Bingothon. What do you expect, CJ?
Right? Oh, it's back. Apparently. I don't know what to do with it. Okay. Is just I don't believe just dropping Lepa berries in is enough for one. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. That is why that's a difficulty. What is it? That probably shouldn't be a 3. It should probably be a 2. Note to self. Okay, while Professor is slowly as all get up making his way back to the area, I am going to continue to prep for the eventual arrival of Slowpoke. Oh, I don't have stairs. Cool. I thought I had a recipe for stairs somewhere.
Is Slowpoke just to get, like, another Pokemon, or is there a specific...
Slowpoke has the ability Rain Dance. Or, like, not like Pokemon ability, but like that's their Pokopia ability.
Yeah,
which is the we summon rain in order to soften the mud in the cave that Onyx is in, so that we can smash it up and rescue Onyx. But Slowpoke will not walk. To do that, we have to get Slowpoke to spawn, and then we have to make him walk to the Pokemon Center. And he will not walk to the Pokemon Center if the path is not nice.
What a prick.
Right?
Slowpoke, really? We can't be based? Usually you're a based Pokemon, but you were like, oh,
Yeah.
the pathway must look pretty.
It's not even necessarily it has to look pretty. Like he will get unhappy walking on dry ground or ground that is not like a path block or covered by a path block, or if he has to jump up blocks without stairs. So okay, so I might push us to. I should have done this earlier. I wasted like a minute or two because I'm going to time travel, which would have warped us back here, and also probably gotten Professor back. Actually, I'm going to push forward a couple of hours. That's clean daytime. Because there is also like the day-night cycle is tied into system time, and then there are Pokemon that will only spawn during the day, and there are Pokemon that will only spawn at night.
Interesting.
So
There's usually
I
a
don't.
lot more mechanics than I would have expected.
Yeah, there is a lot of like different things going on in this game. You can like automate production and stuff. Like it's a like full on like Minecraft farm type deal.
Oh boys, I can't wait for someone to somehow program an entire computer on Pokopia.
People have already figured out logic gates.
No, are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my god.
You could do logic gates with flowing water.
No.
So
Oh man. If Pokemon Pokopia
Okay.
can order me a pizza, I'm down with it.
I may or may not now have a reason to get this game. You're telling me that there's effectively redstone in Pokopia.
it's very slow, but yes.
Interesting.
Pokopia is powered by water.
23.
This is insane.
This feels like a Goku holding the Guilty Gears code together kind of mindset in the game. It's so funny.
That's silly.
Oh, there's also a jump rope mini game for people who know all the memes surrounding jump rope in Nintendo games.
Oh, is there a lot of memes
Yes.
about it? The only game I know of jump rope in Nintendo's Odyssey.
I think it's mostly
Mario
Odyssey,
Party.
but it is memed to all heck in Odyssey.
Like,
this is
Odyssey
I
is the
believe
game where you can play jump rope without actually jumping. I know in Mario Party there's some endless jump rope mini games, and the newer ones, the older ones has got that the lava bubble jump rope thing, which you can max a score of 99 on. And I still can't go over the fact that there's possibly programming in this game. It's only a couple more years until arbitrary code execution exists thanks to flowing water.
That would be insane if we got Ace in the game because we can program it.
I doubt that, because, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's a way of doing Ace in Minecraft with redstone.
Look,
No,
if
not
people
that I
can figure
know
out
of.
how to play Minecraft in Minecraft, people can figure out how to do Ace in Pokopia.
Well, the problem is that there
too.
has to be an exploit for it to begin with.
Right. Like, you
I
need,
see.
in order for Ace to work, you need a way to direct where you need it to jump to somewhere in memory that you're able to control where it jumps to, basically.
Yeah. Another music disc. I'm getting a lot of music discs.
And then you need a space in memory that, like, is easy and reasonable enough for you to, like, write to. Like,
yeah.
That's why Ace is so difficult to pull off in video games.
So it's a little more than just do a fun program and get cool results.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I guess technically speaking, like redstone computers are a form of ace. It's just not the same type of ace that we think about when we think about speed running.
It's not like the ace you can do in Pokemon Yellow or Leaf Green, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
those aces, like, I know the one ace that I know very well is Pokemon Gold Silver, where, like, you can change the names of PC boxes to set up the memory. And then it's like viewing, what was it? It was like viewing the Pokedex entry for Bellsprout would glitch the game out.
I do not know offhand.
It's
Yeah,
something
and
like
being
that.
able
It's
to
like,
glitch the game out lets you do things like walk across the water from the starting town and you just walk straight to Mount Silver or something like that.
well,
Where
for
did
gold, it was you would trigger the glitch, and then you would just go up the stairs in the center, go down the stairs, and then you'd be in the room in Mount Silver with Red, with 0 Pokemon in your party, so that
And you
when you
win.
talk to Red, because you had no Pokemon, you won by default.
Yeah, that's right, because the easiest way to win a Pokemon battle is to just simply not have a Pokemon to battle with.
Yes.
Which is hilarious conceptually, because you'd think that'd be the lose condition, not the win condition.
DJ, I need to ask this just in case.
Okay.
I'm assuming you said that Slowpoke has to walk all down this path.
Yep.
Is it possible for you to push him?
No, not that I know of. Let's see.
Because that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, I might technically be able to time travel it, but I also need to go run around looking for like fossils and stuff.
Okay.
I can only think of a teleporting Slowpoke now and how scary that would be as a concept.
Dude, better yet, can we get why? Imagine for a moment if there was like a 1 in 100 chance of the Slowpoke being a Galarian Slowpoke,
Oh my god.
and then
That would be
speedruns would
amazing.
just have to reset for Galarian Slowpoke each time. That would be horrible.
You just get the dojo funny Slowpoke in.
I got an unknown slate along the way.
Nice.
I was not
Well,
paying enough
you're
attention,
looking nice.
apparently. Yeah, actually, row 3 suddenly is a much more tenable thing. Oh, there's Lampent.
Did you not see Cacnea earlier as... No, you just saw it as a shadow.
I saw the trace of Cacnea, which tells me how to build his habitat.
Yeah. Damn, if only that had counted.
Alright, we now need to move Lampent out of this habitat so that we can repurpose the grave. Oh shoot, I don't have a habitat for him. It's an easy enough fix. Just grow you some grass.
So how many Pokemon are in this game?
300, I believe.
It's not bad at all. Fair number.
Oh, this is the first time I've restored this habitat, apparently. It's also the first time we've seen a habitat where we've had overlap, because we already had 2 of the Pokemon registered from getting them through a different habitat. So there are like strats that you could like feasibly do to like manipulate your like odds and rarities. I believe that this will. Okay, hang on, I need to look it up. Copia grade with. Oh, I think they need to be connected, potentially. Oh no, I think I just need a 4th one. A 4th flower. Where did the flowers go? There they are. Okay, so that is restored now. We're at 27 Pokemon. We have 4 completed habitats.
That is 2 goals across column 3, unless that's what you're reading.
Wait, did you not finish Lampin?
Oh, I did get Lampent, you're right.
Yep, so you've got Lampin. You said you had 27 Pokemon.
Oh, I did. You're right. I marked 20
true.
when I got it and not 27. That's level 4 Wasteland.
Yep.
Boy, you are doing a great job of not getting a line.
I know, right?
We have, what,
That is-
15 goals and not a single line.
20, yeah, 15 gold and no line. That's 22 things completed.
Did you not discover the... No, you've already...
I have to register a Pokemon for that still.
Yep, I remember that convo.
I'm assuming what you were doing earlier was getting the Grave of Flowers set up.
Yep. So we can register that, potentially.
Yes, because getting that goal will continue the trend of not getting a
Continue
line.
the trend. Let's see. Has Slowpoke made it? Hi, Slowpoke. Okay, we're gonna be in an unskippable cutscene now.
The goal
That probably
is to make as
wasn't my-
many bingos as possible without making a single bingo.
I am 5. Technically, I am 5 away from achieving that.
That is
I mean,
true.
it's what, like 20
5
that you
goals.
need?
Yeah, 20 is the maximum number of goals that you can mark without
Although,
theoretically
I think
without completing a line.
I think with your pattern right now, though, I think 18 might be your
Yeah,
max.
18 might be.
No, you can do 20.
Still do 20.
Yeah, if you did row 1, or row 2, column 1, row 1, column 2, and then the rest of the top left, bottom right. That would block you out of every row, every column, and then
Oh yeah, I suppose that would actually. That's a good point.
So you would need to get, the next goals you would need to get would need to be Catnea, Weepinbell, and then 3 in the bottom left.
Which is convenient because Weepinbell also does net the flowery table, unless there's another way to get Weepinbell besides that. Because flowery table is Weepinbell's habitat.
That's amazing that you can complete 80% of a bingo board without getting a single bingo.
Let me purchase a stool.
With
Oh, that's a recipe.
45
That wasn't
minutes
a...
left for the prediction.
Do I not have any tables that I can purchase? I guess, okay. Squirtle, what do you want? Thank you for the sticks, Squirtle. That's so completely unhelpful. It wasn't even multiple sticks. It was a singular stick.
Hey, they really wanted you to have a nice stick, okay?
That's the wooden stool recipe. Do I really not have... Oh, log table. There we go. We are going to continue to place Pokemon in questionable habitats.
How questionable.
We're going to continue to make fences, like a zoo.
How familiar are you with what counts as a house in Terraria?
Oh no, are you now asking me what a house is?
Yes, if you are familiar with the Terraria house that you can get away with, that's effectively what we're doing to the Pokemon. So what you see there on the screen, depending on how much lag you have compared to me, with the tree and the couch, 4 Pokemon live there.
We're gonna build another one right next to it and put 4 more Pokemon in it.
Oh my word.
Oh no, I'm carrying too much stuff. Because I'm also going to do another nifty trick, which is I'm going to use furniture that I am using to create a house, because you need to place 3 pieces of furniture in a house in order for it to count as a house. And then I also am going to use that to create an actual habitat from the furniture. Now, this habitat, I do not understand the Pokemon that comes from it. I understand mechanically the habitat itself, but I do not know why the Pokemon that lives here. Okay. Bulbasaur can follow me. Nope, that's not it. Scyther can follow me. I don't remember if I put Scyther in a home yet, but let's move Scyther in
I believe
third
Cypher lives in the
house.
first house.
Oh yeah, he did, because that freed up a slot in that. Bulbasaur can move into the empty house. Bulbasaur might have also been in the first house. There's so many Pokemon here. No, okay. Squirtle has a specific place that he wants to go later, so I'm not actually going to move him. Let's take you and you. Because now the name of the game is just squish as many Pokemon as is humanly possible into small spaces.
The thing is, you compared it to a zoo, and it's actually not like a zoo at all. It's much worse because you
It's like
yourself
a
are a
bad
Pokemon.
zoo. It's like
You yourself are a Pokemon.
It's
like,
so
this
true.
is, if anything, this would be the equivalent of you taking humans and shoving them into cages. Like,
That's almost
this is just straight up
having it a problem.
kidnapping.
Well, to be fair, I'm not like forcing them in there. I am asking them if they want to move in, and they are voluntarily saying
with Stockholm
yes.
syndrome.
Well,
Commentators
does
are
that
pretty far ahead of the game and its audio. Okay, so we need to talk a little bit later.
No, Flo's gonna fix it. Just audio.
Paul is asleep, isn't he?
Well, Floa just said something in chat, so you tell me.
Oh. I think that means they just need to add extra delay. Alright, and then Heracross.
Metaphor for AFK at this point.
I don't understand exactly how I'm ahead because I'm commentating off of the actual stream.
Funnily enough, same.
Yeah, so I mean it's
Wait,
really
okay, how does that
ahead,
happen?
So there's no way I'm ahead. Like, it's physically impossible.
Like, we're asking questions. And that's like the only thing that could be ahead of the game, because the questions that we're asking is not to do. No, it's
Just
Yeah, like,
oh, it's just me.
unless we've somehow found a warp hole in the universe, I'm not ahead of you.
I just accidentally took away
the
the house of a bunch of Pokemon.
Good in this run, that could very well.
Oh my
be.
god, you made them all homeless. Why would you do that?
I'm working on fixing it.
Remove
That's
the
what they all
gate.
say. You never fix what you did.
I don't actually know what happens if you leave a Pokemon homeless long enough.
I know I would be a little ticked off if you left me homeless for a bit. So if you're a Pokemon, and they're all Pokemon, then are you like the mayor? Like in Animal Crossing, that's like the game, right? Like you become the mayor, or no? Because there is a mayor. I don't know what happens. I don't know Animal Crossing, but like, how does this work? Are you just like the carpentry person? Or...
No, because I don't even do the building. If we need something built, we use timber
so what
for
do
that.
you do?
We summon the Pokemon, we direct them. Like, it's a fantastic question. Like, what is going on here?
We are the equivalent of a bellboy in a hotel.
Honestly, I feel like we're more of a general
bellhop?
contractor. Because, like, we coordinate all the efforts of everyone. But we don't do any of the work. I realize that I am being very rude to general contractors if there's any in chat, so I probably should not say it like that, but because the work they do is really important.
We're a general contractor, we do no work. Quote CJ. Right.
They coordinate all the effort to other tradesmen, as opposed to necessarily being the one, at least on large projects. A lot of them are trained tradesmen as well, and do small projects themselves. So, Scyther, are you following me? Okay. How? All right. Let's look at the computer. The computer will tell me how to make people more happy. That's
The computer summarizes
23.
happiness in 4 words. Those 4 words are beep boop boop beep.
Drifloon has no home, and then these 4 Pokemon are iffy on their homes. So Paras and Parasect, Oddish, and Drillbur. Where is
You
Drillbur?
better make sure Oddish has an ice home, otherwise my friend might hunt me down. So it seems like a lot of the Pokemon, I don't know if it's all, but a lot of the Pokemon are Gen 5 or...
That's a good question. I don't actually know. There's a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon.
Shocking, but like... the
These are
newest
Gen 5
Pokemon
and...
I've heard- No, that's the oldest, or the newest generation I've seen so far is Gen 5. Because that'd be like...
we, depending on how far in we get, we might see Gumi.
Gumi would be Gen 6. So,
Do I not have a wooden bed? Can I purchase another one? That's not the shop. I swear I have this recipe. I don't know why it didn't want to let me use it. Is there anything else worth purchasing in here? Not that. Oh, actually, I do want this because I might as well. At this point, I might as well go for Cacnea. Sunny Day site.
The bonus games. One of the few big incentives. If we reach a total of $750 before the end of the next run, which is the Crash Insane Trilogy Bandicoot 1 Blackout Bingo, there'll be a bonus run where you also see the Twin Sanity Bingo as well. But that's not all. because if you want to donate to the total of 750, you can also donate towards the Stardew Valley entrance randomizer, which only has $45 left to go, and choosing a character in the Mario Kart Wii, as other incentives that you can choose. And the entrance goes shuffle for Scarlet and Violet, and you can vote for any of those three things. Those donations will go towards the $750 total, and by donating a minimum of either $12 or $5, you can also go into a pot for a chance to win the one and only exclusive Bingothon mug, and maybe, just maybe, a sticker combo to go with it.
Gasp. I like the stickers.
I'm just gonna run around watering a bunch of trees because those are those are challenges.
I liked stickers, and then Sticker Star became a thing, and then my opinion changed on stickers.
Ooh.
I'm hoping that this is a fossil. Nope, it's just another relic. That's 2 of 3 potentially that we might need. We might need more than 3 though, is gonna be the thing, because that's RNG. Paris wants it to be more humid. Paris also wants it to be more humid. Okay, I can help with that. I don't want to punch a tree. This isn't Minecraft.
I mean, you could punch the tree.
I did just punch the tree. I just didn't intend to punch said tree.
By the way, since you discovered a grave with flowers, now you can
20 goals without bingo.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think the best you can do now is like 19. That's okay, because that's what we're trying to do.
How are we doing on raising the humidity overall? That's not the requests menu.
I'm gonna be honest, there were a lot of things I thought you were gonna answer or end that question with, and that's not what I was expecting. It was a question about humidity.
Yes, I was in the same boat. I was about to go find like incentive totals.
I was about to be like, we are 2 hours in.
I have the timer running on Play Bingo.
It's all good.
So I do, in fact, know how
were
far in I am.
doing something else.
No, I know.
Humidity. So this game cares about humidity.
Yes, humidity. Well, because some Pokemon care about humidity.
Goodness.
Some Pokemon like it dry, some Pokemon like it wet.
Insane to me.
I already did all the spring water stuff. Thank you. Bulbasaur was the next one. Okay, so now Bulbasaur wants me to take them up to the Field of Flowers, I believe. Or what does Bulbasaur want from me? It helps if I read. Oh, yes, I just need to bring Bulbasaur to the Field of Flowers.
That's sweet.
am now just trying to raise, like, water the ground as much as possible. Yes, I did the fountain. How are we doing? Give me a yawn, Slowpoke. Oh, wow, 71 points. Went so much
Oh,
higher. We
yawn.
started at 71. Okay, Bulbasaur and Squirtle both have thoughts.
A thought has crossed their mind.
Excadrill has not spawned into the fresh veggie field yet, unfortunately. We're at 23. Yeah, that's the last Pokemon. I believe it's the last Pokemon there. Okay, we're at 24 challenges. 35 challenges is genuinely difficult. Or more so, I should say, like a time sink.
I mean, it certainly sounds like if you've already done 20.
I was going to say
That's
how
also
much time-
including daily challenges. Oh, hello, Hitmon. I think I just watched Hitmonlee spawn in.
That's cool.
Squirtle wants to move to... I like how like we're putting on like a massive effort to make the area, or like to make the whole area more
More what? Habitable?
more humid, and then like as a group, and then Squirtle's like, yeah, I want to move. I want, like, please build me a habitat and move me. Granted, this is like intended to be the tutorial on moving Pokemon, so like I understand like why it's like that. It's just really funny. But Squirtle's like, yeah, forget the group's problems. We're gonna address my problem.
Squirtle is so selfish. Squirtle's like, my concerns are the most...
Right. We hopefully will be completing the first line here momentarily. Maybe not momentarily, but shortly. With our 25th challenge, I hope.
You know what? In Squirtle's defense, he was the first one that you saved.
He was literally dying on the ground when we saved him. So, like...
Alright, he was
anything,
dying. The least he could do is be great.
Right? Like, he owes us, if anything.
He's just like, yo, move me to a better house.
Okay.
Man, I think a little less of Squirtle now as a Pokemon.
I need to talk with these two Pokemon because I completed their requests. It said I completed the request. I think I might need to go harvesting. Nope, they're not ready yet. Oh, he's sort of drowsy.
What do you mean? Either he's the Pokemon Drowsy or he's not the Pokemon Drowsy. The only Pokemon that's sort of drowsy would be Hypno.
True.
If you
Honestly,
consider abilities, you could consider Kamala as well.
yeah.
Fair enough, yeah.
This section of the game is like the single part of it that makes it the worst, like the longest to get out of this area.
Yeah.
So
Is what all this stuff to get on it.
yeah, this whole section, it just takes a long time. Who? Oh, there's Cacnea, which is perfect because we will do Cacnea. We'll mark Cacnea, and then we will. That's our 30th Pokemon, I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea.
I believe we're getting rewards every 5. I don't know that this will give me a habitat. I think I'm going to have to water the grass, unfortunately. Yeah. That's not water gun. Then we're going to move Cacnea.
We can take Cacnea and push him
Put
somewhere.
him somewhere else. Then we are going to flip that to create the rain dance site. We do need to talk to, unfortunately, like we do have to advance the quest properly. Actually, I don't know that I've ever tried it, so who knows? So now I think I can take Bulbasaur. I don't know if I actually had to talk to the professor, but it's fine. So let me take Bulbasaur. Or not Bulbasaur, Squirtle. I know my Pokemon. That was vaguely embarrassing.
I mean, I didn't correct you.
True. We wait for Squirtle to waddle his chunky shelled ass over here. Wait for him to eat the berry. And now we get a rain dance party. That will raise the humidity, which might also help with anything else. We also will get to see the legendary at this point, because I believe that was the end of that. Yeah, there we go. Full 100-point yawn. Starts to rain. And then the rain will actually now, as long as it is raining, it will flip dry grass and such to hydrated, their hydrated equivalent. But the legendary has decided to show its face. Do we have any predictions on who the legendary is?
Well, I know one legendary that appears in the game. I just don't know if it's this area or a different area, so I'm going to stay quiet.
Fair enough.
My guess is that the one I'm looking for is not that.
The legendaries in this game are a really weird smattering of legendaries, I feel like. So, legendary / mythicals.
Yeah. Well, that guy over.
And Kyogre tells us that he got mad at the humans and then went and took a nap on the seafloor and made it stop raining.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We can now officially go to the other areas.
Wait. Run that one by me again? Kyogre got mad at the humans. So he took a snap and just stopped raining.
Yep.
Did Kyogre kill everyone with a drought?
It's possible. We leave everything up to interpretation. This game has it is a bright, cheerful, colorful Pokemon Animal Crossing type game on the surface, but it is a little bit of a there are dark undertones to the game.
The undertone is Fallout.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's all the case, then is Kyogre the one you fault, or is Groudon the one you fault for the drought? I'm not even sure that
way. Right. Did it get more humans?
Between Kyogre and Groudon, they both help with the sunny weather and the rainy weather. So without Kyogre summoning the rain, it's just always sunny. So I think you'd fault Kyogre more than Groudon, because Kyogre's the one that openly just went, "Hey, I don't like the humans, so I'm just..."
Yeah, Kyogre's the one who decided he had enough.
Kyogre's like, "Alright, I'll just let whatever happens, happens. It can't be too bad." It turns out it mattered a lot.
Oh, but Cacnea is unhappy because Cacnea wants to live somewhere where it's dry.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Cacnea should have a conversation with Kyogre and see how well
25 challenges complete. There's our first line.
Pokemon Pokopia, teaching us that while in theory it's nice that we want everyone to be happy, often there is no way for everyone to be happy. Someone will always be miserable and complain.
Yeah.
Sadly, but true.
We could go smack some roads down. That's always an option. I'm looking for ways to get a million of more things. We'll just casually get triple bingo on the spot if we do that. But
I mean,
and I can also just see. But what?
I was gonna say there's a few options you could do.
I mean, there's a lot of goals that will get me bingo, but
the rest of the goals done. Just do blackout, easy.
I mean, we are slightly behind, so I'm probably gonna stop. When I stop, that's 26.
Yeah, I believe currently we're roughly 40 minutes behind.
Something like that.
Here's Gumi, by the way.
Gumi.
Okay, I'm gonna check the environment level one more time to see how close we are. Oh, we're not even all that close. I don't know what people are gonna want. I'm gonna go talk to a bunch of random Pokemon and see what would make their homes better. Oh, wooden bed. That's right. I even got you one. And who knows, this might make everyone happy.
Wooden beds?
Well, just a relaxation item in general.
I see.
Combi wants less fire. Which makes sense, honestly.
Yeah, bug type makes sense.
Well, just a bee in general. because smoke calms down bees.
Why would he want to be less calm though? That's kind of strange.
Well, I think like that they just have a negative reaction in general to smoke, which is why they get calm.
Yeah. They get calm in the same way that in order to calm down someone who wants to put up a fight, you can put a chloroform in them. Like, sure, it'll calm them down, but I don't know how ethical it really is.
I'll give you some food.
The smoke is less of a calming agent and more of a silence agent.
No pressure, by the way, CJ, but Flubba in chat said, CJ, I've got money riding on you.
Shells, what did you say? Oh, you want sour flavors? I don't. You're all getting Lepa berries.
Do you want to put in a specific request? Nah, Lepa-berry.
I don't have any other berries. I have to go to other areas to get berries.
Damn, why don't you got any other berries, CJ?
I literally just got the ability to leave the area.
Yeah, and they want new food. Who are you to deny them their request?
Let's jump forward into the afternoon time of the next day. Because we're still potentially, I guess a fossil doesn't help all that much, actually. But more human artifacts would help, so. Because more human artifacts gets the job done. $27. Still don't have the ability to purchase flowers. Oh, wait, is that... That's it. That should be it. I saw Excadrill, or I saw the text box from the direction of Excadrill. I'm gonna double check that there's not like a secret third Pokemon on this habitat, but oh, there is. Of course there is. There's a common Pokemon that just didn't want to spawn.
Nice.
So that's not it. The rare Pokemon spawned, but the common one didn't. This whole time. Go figure. Hello, Excadrill. Excadrill, I wish to speak to you. Follow me. Move you here. Yes, that's your new home. Oh, a fossil. Oh, that might be the end. That might be enough to make a shield, get a shield on, technically. But we can also go rescue Onyx real quick.
I mean, Shieldon would be a fossil Pokemon.
Yes. I just don't know. I can't remember if there's a third piece of Shieldon or not, because I don't know all the fossil Pokemon. Oh, that's how you get that recipe.
Is Onyx clipping into the wall?
Yes. Don't ask questions.
Isn't that kind of my job as a host?
No, I know. I'm just joshing you. I need another table. Make 2 of these just to see, and then we will make that's not a table, that's a stool. Oh, who are you? That might be Blastoise. That might be Wartortle, actually. Nope, it's just Sliggoo. I don't think I've gotten Sliggoo from this habitat before. That's interesting. Sorry, Pidgey, I'm stealing your home.
Damn. Kind of rude, don't you think?
Yes, but it's for the betterment of Bingo.
Well,
Oh god. There we go.
it's
Need
good
to
for Bingo.
actually construct. Oh, Bastiodon, not even Shieldon. Did I put the? No, I did not. Oh, I need more than 2 of those. That's why. Make me a vase. And then 2 more of these. Table. Oh, that's not it. I might need a bigger table. I will need to check that habitat.
You got this. This being a bigger table, I guess.
Yeah, there's another part to Bastiodon. Hoping I don't need like a chair or something. I do just need a seat. I love how the Pokemon all like just come over. All right, we get like 1 solid shot at this before estimate, I believe.
Well, you have roughly 4 minutes until the estimate time. But if you don't achieve your double bingo, you have at least achieved
There it
the
is.
single bingo, which is still really good.
And that is time.
Nice. GG.
I did
Oh,
get
well,
20 goals at the end of the day.
that is true. You had enough goals to make 4 bingos.
More than 4, technically speaking, because that's
Oh,
4
that is true.
discrete rows. I think that might be our 35th or 40th total Pokemon.
And I can't do the prediction results, but if anyone could sort that in chat, the answer
Oh,
was
I think I can, actually.
perfect.
Oh, I think I'm on tech now, which means I should be the one. I need to be the one to hit the timer button.
I was gonna say, I was just looking over, I'm like, wait, who is our tech person?
The runner is also the tech guy.
You know what? I can
It's fine.
confirm,
I got it.
you are tech for your own run.
Yes,
So,
I even told Flo about that.
nice
He was like,
job.
oh
And then,
yeah,
and
I'm
then,
tech.
and then he swapped. Then he swapped his hosting shift and is no longer tech, or no
Yeah,
longer
yes.
hosting while I was teching.
Nope,
So
instead, Floha was supposed to go to sleep, and I'm pretty sure is still awake in chat, so.
Yeah.
all right. Well, that was Pokemon Pokopia Bingo, except I completely avoided Bingo for 2.5 hours, basically. I hope everyone enjoyed watching this, and it sounds like I inspired some people to get Pokemon Pokopia along the way, which is always fun because this game is a lot of fun. If you're interested in playing Pokopia Bingo, you can play it on playbingo.gg by selecting Pokemon Pokopia from the game list. And if you have thoughts, you can reach out to me. If you're interested in helping further Pokemon Pokopia Bingo along the way, and I will be hopefully fleshing out some longer categories of this that go to like the second and or third areas, possibly even the fourth, and then we'll see what the DLC brings. So,
Awesome.
but yeah, that is that.
Well, awesome job, CJ, with Pokopia. Given this is a Pokemon game I've not yet played, I did learn quite a bit watching it, and I will be looking into getting it as soon as I can. But, in the meantime, we have many more Bingothon runs to go through, including another one of my favorite video game series coming up. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy by All Claire de la Lynn. I'm hoping I said that name correctly. I'm very excited for this. I love Crash. So, we'll be going to a short little intermission, and then we'll be back with Crash momentarily. So, see you all in a little bit, chat.
Right.
Previously on Bingothon.
Is a tram a train? Probably.
Can't believe I'm literally just having to Google what is a train.
Now, on Bingothon Winter 2025 Open Guesser Bingo.
Where the hell are we?
I'm looking for a cow. What castle? Bananas? Yeah, fruit stand?
If there's a fruit stand, maybe we could find some fruit somewhere.
Meanwhile, on the Bingothon Winter 2025 French restream on Intro Speedrun.
Ah, attends. Déjà, faut trouver le train.
Ah, il y a un tram. Ça compte pas les trams.
Ah, attends. Le tram, ça compte comme train ou pas?
Are those bananas? That's bananas! Those are bananas!
Bananas, let's go. Let's go. Banana. Ah, non. Malheureusement, ce ne sont pas des bananes.